Welcome to another episode of Blue Jay Tay TV. I am Blue Jay Tay, and we are here to dive into something I am super excited about. So, I was going to do an episode on Ashley and Claire from Degrassi New Generation, but I decided to do something a little bit more fun in light of the new season of Baddies that's coming out. So, I am here to talk about my favorite bad girls from every season of Bad Girls Club, the OG series. Let's get into it. Cheers. So let's start with season one. Honestly, I don't remember it all like that. And it's not it's not a dig to them. It wasn't one of my favorite seasons to watch, even though I feel like it's one of the most raw seasons of the Bad Girls Club when things were like legit. Girls had legitimate problems and they were legitimately trying to fix themselves and things like that. But I will say Amy was one of my favorites. I did like her. She was fun. I definitely liked her. And honestly, Ripsy, because she was just that what was that day two of her being that drunk and losing her shit. That was hilarious. Moving on. Let's talk about season two. I loved season two. And for those of us who really know, that was Tanisha's highlight, one of the most infamous bad girls. She was my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna do two from this season. I mean, there are some supporting casts that I did kind of enjoy. But literally that was a good season where even though the girls fell out and they had like really serious issues, especially like with my girl Darlene, she talked about a lot of real serious issues she went through, especially with her being an addict and things like that. I thought that was so important and she wanted to be a better mom. But Tanisha, she was fun. She was entertaining. She ran the house and she's had so many iconic lines still to this day that a lot of these younger generation don't understand came from Bad Girls Club. Like that, I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not going to get no sleep because of me. Like she was fucking hilarious. Okay. And then the pop off, son, pop off. Like she was funny as hell. Okay, but she also had real genuine moments with the girls where she tried to be helpful. She did love on them. It was really like a legit sisterhood watching those girls during that season. My second favorite bad girl from that season has to be Darlene. She was hilarious, okay? And not only was she hilarious, but she was with the shits. Now, we're not going to say we condone violence on this channel, but we will say this. If she had a problem with you, you were going to know about it for sure. And she would address you, and she didn't care. Even by going up against Naveen, who I thought was really cute. But I mean, I kind of liked Naveen, but she kind of was a little bit of a bully. And I say that, and I know people are gonna be like, well, what about Tanisha? But I'm saying like not Darling, excuse me. Naveen kind of like body shamed people and things like that. So there's that. But she was kind of funny though. But um yeah, Darlene, she was a rat or that. I really appreciate it. And in that whole moment when Tanisha had went to jail, she was right there beside her. No, I'm sorry, not Darlene. Sorry, that was I can't remember that girl's name for nothing right now. But the other girl, she was by her side for sure. But so supporting cast that I did enjoy had to be Hannah. Hannah was funny. She was raw. She was real. And that picklehead bitch will forever send me. Okay. Oh, and the she like anytime she got mad, like you could see she was mad. She was literally mad. And then there was a lot of behind the scenes moments that Tanisha had talked about, like with Lyric being funny. Like they did leave on good terms, and she got to the reunion and just turned up. So I was just like, yeah, it was irrelevant to me. Season 3, I would have to say, honestly, Kayla Casey, that was my girl. She shut that shit down, no exception. She didn't care about nothing. She was raw. She was real. And I felt like she had dealt a weird hand. And shout out to Justin JC. I listened to him a lot. He's done a lot of interviews with the previous Bad Girls. And you get the real uncensored, raw stuff with them. And I really appreciate that. I still to this day will re-watch, or in the case because I'm usually driving sometimes, re-listen to a lot of these um episodes he's done on his channel with the Bad Girls, because you found out a lot, like because Kayla dived into a bit of things about like the Ambers and bouncing on stuff, and with Tiffany and her colorism. I felt like Tiffany did kind of have that, I just felt, I don't know, she really irritated me, and she was so fake. Like, she was so fake, especially when, and I'm going to say this right now, let me get this off my chest. I didn't like how she kind of like jumped in the fight with when Amber was getting jumped, and she kind of jumped in that fight on the low. Like, the cameraman caught it, and she was just such a flip-flopping ass bitch. And then she got to the reunion, it got worse. I could not stand her. But yeah, so I'll say the Ambers were entertaining to me as well, especially Amber M, because the one I had got to the fight with Kayla, because their little friendship was really cute. And then, like, she was just so fun and so goofy and just so whatever. Like, like, I don't care. I don't like, I hate people like, I don't like dumb blondes, and I don't, it doesn't bother me. She was fun. She really was. So moving on, because there wasn't really any, I mean, like, I used to like some of the girls, like, I mean, well, God rest her soul, Whitney, because I do know she passed away. I mean, did know she passed away. But honestly, some of them really got on my nerve. But moving on to season 4. Now, this to me, besides season 2, was top tier Bad Girls Club entertainment. This was when reality TV was so bomb. So I'm going to start with my girl Flo. Okay, Flo was my baby. Like, I follow her on Instagram, on my business page and my personal page. I wouldn't be here in person. When I tell you she was the rawest, most interesting, most deep, she was a very amazing person. And I feel like people really, really threw her under the bus. And I actually follow Kendra on Instagram. I like Kendra a little bit. Like, I think she did bring things to the show, but I really feel like she just followed behind Natalie, whether she likes it or not. She did. And then on top of that, I feel like the way she came for Flo, when Flo was just like, especially calling her jealous and because guys aren't talking to her. Yeah, she opened up and said that she felt some type of way because she's usually in New York and guys will open up to her and come to her and holler at her. But if your friend is trying to tell you to calm it down with your slutty behavior, I'm gonna need you to have a little bit more respect. Like, she just didn't have respect for Flo, try to be there for her as a person, especially if I tell you something, you keep doing it. I'm trying to explain to you, like, listen, people are going to make you out to be this nasty, dirty whore, and you don't want to look like that. And it wasn't the fact that she was having sex, I feel. It was the way she was doing things. It was the stuff she was doing and how she was going about it. Like, where it was kind of like, okay, like, you're just being a little slutatious at this point, in Monique's words, you know. But she really was. She was that great friend. She was that mom figure to everybody. And she was too real about the way she did things. And I'm sorry, I do like Amber. So, she a fellow Pisces. Okay. So let me just, we right here. I got to be biased on my Pisces now. But the way she flipped her after she fractured her ankle was epic. That was like, that's going down in history. Okay. Like, because I've been angry before. Sometimes I can get like Flo if you really take me there. But the way she just flipped her, it was so crazy. I've never thought that was ill. So that was like, to me, the third, no, I guess you would say fourth epic fight. Because I wouldn't call Ripsy what she did as a fight. She just was just drunk and belligerent. But, season 2 with Genevicia and Tanisha. Well, should I say Tanisha versus Genevicia, because she whooped her ass. But the point is, that fight was epic. Season 3, the only reason why any fight was epic was because literally, like, they jumped her. No, I'm sorry, because her and Kayla's fight was kind of funny. Like, it was hilarious, especially because Amber, she invited her to the fight. You know what I mean? But that fight with her and Amber was crazy. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, and I love Amber because she's so real. She said she picked my whole ass up. Like, girl, yes, the hell she did. Like, so, but I didn't like when she came back and everybody's like, oh my gosh. And even Kendra, her fake ass, that was fake as hell, because she was all, Flo, you need to come back in the house. But like, literally 20 minutes before that, she was all, yeah, I did hear her say she was going to kill you a couple times. She did threaten you. Yeah. Like, girl, shut up. Like, People say shit like that when they're angry. She's not gonna really run up on you with a knife and kill you. They wouldn't let her back in that house if she really meant she was gonna kill you. She's not Love from Mob Wives, where she really is gonna kill you. I do like Love though. I can't say that. She crazy as shit. I do like her. So I feel like, you know, the way they played Flo out to be this violent criminal, like she's gonna kill you for real, was just ridiculous. And they're all like, oh, she's scary when she gets angry. Like, you bitches caused a lot of her reasons to be pissed off the way she was. And again, everybody has different backgrounds and things. Like, y'all were literally discussing Kate saying she's never been yelled at before and things like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's life is different. And I felt like they just made her out to be this horrible villain. And it really irritated me. Like, seriously. Because she, to me, was the realest one on that season. Like, honestly, she's one of the realest bad girls of all time. Now, we're going to go on to somebody I know everybody hates. I don't care. I've said it before in my season 13 review. Natalie is one of my favorite bad girls. She could come in the room and literally turn some shit upside down. I don't care. And like I said, season 4 to me was her peak season of Bad Girls Club. She just made the show. Her leaving, Flo leaving. Well, Flo already had left. And, and we knew we still had Natalie to pick us up and entertain us. But once Natalie was gone, like I said, it just didn't matter anymore. Like, she was funny as hell. And there was a lot of things she did say that was realistic. Like, she doesn't want to date a guy that's broke. She doesn't want to date a guy that doesn't have any money. She doesn't want to be poor. I didn't back then when I first saw the season, of course, I'm like, why would she say that? Like, but I'm like, it makes a lot of sense. And half of you hoes reacting the way you did is exactly why she is living the life that she's living. I'm not saying she doesn't have issues and things that irritate me about her, but I'm saying she's a businesswoman at the end of the day. She wanted to never be broke. You know what I mean? So who cares? I love it. I don't care. It was entertaining as shit. And I cannot forget, I already said my supporting cast would obviously be Amber, but I'm saying we cannot forget about Portia. Portia, she gets a pass because we didn't see enough of Portia. But I really did enjoy her. She was really fun. And I'm sorry, Natalie, I love you, but you cannot say shit about people's kids and think that she's not about to run up on you like that. You are basically calling her a terrible mom, and that was nothing for you to speak on. So that was a justified ass whooping, like Erica from BGC9 said. Now, moving on. BGC5. Oh my gosh. Let me start with my number one baby. My number one baby is Brandy. I love Brandy. She entertained the hell out of me. Like, she's another one. When Brandy left, I didn't give a shit anymore. Like, I still finished it, but I promise you the only episode I probably still watch, and that's every once in a blue moon, is literally the episode where Leah and Kristen got into that fight. Brandy, don't get me wrong, she has some parts of her that irritated me, of course. Like, she reacted very crazily to a lot of things, but again, she was still kind of young. I won't say kind of, because she was only 26. That's not old, but she was still young. She was drinking, partying, like, whatever you do. Like, if all of our lives were played on TV, we could all be judgmental, or people could be judgmental of us as well. Because I know there's plenty of things I would have done in my life that somebody would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, so, I mean, that list is longer than my night. Okay. But she was funny. She was real. She kept it true about who she was. Danielle, I apologize, because from one former addict to another, I know it's never a good time when somebody brings up your addiction issues. However, when she said you already did, you live on the floor, and this is from Justin JC from his interview with Brandy. Apparently, Danielle had a mattress on the floor, whatever the hell. When she said, I'm not a stripper, I don't take off my clothes for money, bitch, it was at that moment she realized she fucked up. Because this bitch Brandy said, I'm not a heroin addict, ho. Like, see, the comeback was, I said this on one of my TikToks, the comeback was so damn quick. It was quick. I mean, it was quicker than she came back harder with something I couldn't even think of in the moment. And it was, and again, I understood what she was saying in her interview with Justin JC. I'm trying to hurt you just because it's that bitch you wanted so bad, I'm about to give it to you. So I understand where she's coming from. I'm not saying she's right for doing it, But some people, I keep trying to tell people, you can't argue with everybody. Some people just, they want to go there with you and they want to hurt you in multiple ways. So that was just a hard, man. I mean, watching Danielle react to it was kind of sad, but yeah, I mean, you got to watch who the hell you busting it up with like that. You know what I mean? You can't come at everybody. Everybody, and I think Brandy has said that multiple times. She's the type of person, I will hit you low blow if you want to. But again, like she said, I do agree with this too. And allegedly, because I gotta start saying that nowadays for people start getting mad at me. But Brandy said that allegedly Danielle told her this like on like the second night she met her. If that's the case, Danielle, make sure you take that as a lesson. You never reveal them type of demons the second day. You don't even know them people, honestly. Just don't do it again. But yeah, she was fun. She was cracking me up. And you know what? One thing I will say that she said about Leah, and you know what? There's two things, I'm sorry, that she said about Leah, and I definitely understand them. One, she was upset with Leah for having sex with Danielle and her friend. But I know people are like, oh my gosh, she's in love with her. Da, da, da. Well, I'm going to skip past that. But I feel like I understand where she's coming from. If you are saying this person is gross, disgusting, they're just nasty, or all these things that Leah has called her, you cannot be mad at her for wondering why the hell you had sex with her. Like, and then be like, I don't have sex with you no more. That's a valid thing to say. I mean, even if she wasn't going to, which I understood Leah on that point too, I just feel like that was weird. I mean, would I probably have sex with Brandy? Hell yeah, she's fucking hot. She is hot. Would I have sex with Leah? Yeah, I mean, I think I do follow Leah on my Instagram, but I don't think I would have sex with her now. I mean, because she says like changes done into me. I just don't. I'm not into that. But moving on. So I already brought her up. Leah is one of my favorite bad girls too. Up until she clicked up too hard with Kristen, I wasn't feeling her after that. Like it was just like they were overtly annoying. They got on my fucking nerve together. I could not stand them bitches. Anytime they was together, it just like it made my day worse because it was just like you don't have to be that annoying, and they were absolutely positively fucking annoying. Like they did everything about it. Was just so Leah. I don't give a fuck what she says. She changed when she clicked up like that with Kristen. She really fucking did, and I could not stand her at that point. But before then, she was cool. She was awesome. She was that, you know, goth. I'm goth, that goth punk chick. She was, you know, I don't care if she did kind of switch up, but you know, there was that point where Brandy was saying that, like, yeah, you was not this person when you came in, and all of a sudden now you clicked up with Kristen, now you that person. I don't get me wrong, I do get it because I was fucked up. I would have looked at you sideways too. However, I do understand sometimes girlfriends do that. You guys get into like it's like being a couple. You guys get into what each other's into, and you know, whatever. But it was just kind of like even when Brandy said it, and she's like, I don't think why people think I changed because you did, because you fucking did. Okay. And I'm going to keep it real. It's crazy because I got like two other people. Loves Cat. Don't care what nobody say. That's my baby. Love her. She's beautiful. She's awesome. She was real. She didn't give a fuck. She said what she got to say. And you know what? She did have a lot of class about herself. Yes, people, you can have class and still want to beat somebody's ass. I don't know why people do not understand that, but whatever. But Kat, you know, she made the season for me too. And then there's Kristen. I liked Kristen. Kristen was funny to me. She was really funny, and I did like when her, Kat, Brandy, and Leah got together because it was just funny. It was a fun experience watching all of them together. Like, and Kristen used to say some funny shit, especially when she was talking to her mom and she was talking about the credit card when she got the tattoo. She was like, I don't even know what the fucking credit card bill looks like. I was like, Kristen, oh my Lord. She was funny as shit. But, so yeah, that's how I feel about those girls from that season. We'll go to season 6. Uh, I'm actually currently watching this on Tubi right now. Just like watching it because I haven't really sat down. It wasn't like one of my favorite seasons, but I could say I loved Sydney. That was my baby girl. She was so cute, so fun. I really just enjoyed her, to be honest with you. Seriously. But oh yeah, and that whole thing that Char did when she got mad at her for talking to Nikki, and she's like, I'm grown. I can do what I want. Like I respected that. So I loved Nikki. Nikki cracked my shit up. Okay, she Nikki knew how to get under your skin and like never stop getting under your skin, and I really respected that. I really did because she entertained the shit out of me. Seriously, I will give her that. I'll say probably like honorable mention might be Ashley and Shar, and it's probably because Shar was funny as hell, even though people like really came out. First of all, you know you a bad bitch when the whole damn fucking house is pissed off at you at the reunion. Like bitches had issues with each other and still was mad at Shar. I'm like, fam. If we gonna talk about something else, I felt it each other. Are we gonna talk about something else? Like it was just ridiculous. Oh girl, how did I forget Will Marie? I liked Will Marie. She was cute. She was fun. She was the only one that was really like, I'm really gonna fight Nikki. So I respect her, hands down. But yeah, I'll say she might be an honorable mention. I don't know. But there was an epic fight from that season though, when her and Corey got into it, because I didn't expect Corey to whoop her ass like that. That was wild. But let's move on to one of my favorite seasons. Well, obviously 4 or 5, and then there's 7 is my favorite seasons too. But season 7, we gotta start with my baby boo. I love me some damn Stassi. Like when I tell you that's a boss bitch right there, I love Nastasia. Like, oh my gosh, that she's another person who I just seriously want to meet in person. She was just so dope as a person. I really loved her. She was funny as hell. She was beyond gorgeous. Like, oh my goodness. And I'm gonna get to these two, but when her TR and Judy got together, it was entertainment from beginning to end, I promise. And she was so willing to help Judy, and I like what she did with the whole Shelly thing. And I really hated that Perez like made her seem like, oh, that's a thug. That's a thug. Well, all this bullying Shelly did, people had it coming. That's when somebody had pointed that out on YouTube. And you know what? I agree. Like that was hella racist to me because she only did what people would do to her. And yes, they said that, yeah, they made them say, oh, she put the blue contact, the ass solution, whatever fuck it was, in her contact, but it was really bleach. And I guess she did put the blue solution in it after she rinsed it out or whatever. But bitch, you playing with my contacts, especially my special order made contacts, bitch. You talk about, oh, I just want somebody to admit messing with my bed. It's a fucking bed you don't own, bitch. Like, fuck you talk about. Like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't like Shelly. That bobblehead bitch, I couldn't stand her fake ass. And I will give Tasha that. She was so ready to get hurt. And it's like her fucking emotions flipped and she only wanted to get bad when her little bald-headed ass friends would jump in. I cannot stand that hoe. And you know what? The way they treated her when they went to Mardi Gras, that should have made her branch off from her little bald-headed ass friends. And it's like she just kept coming at Judy and she wouldn't fucking stop. But she didn't know what to do. She got her ass handed to her at the end of that season. Okay, because Stassi beat her ass, and it was epic. I mean, I was on my bed screaming and jumping because I watched that shit when it aired, and it was a well-deserved ass whooping. It was a well-deserved. I don't even know why they sent Stassi to fuck home. Bitch, they was leaving tomorrow morning. That was a well-deserved asshole. I could give a fuck what nobody say. That's a well-deserved ass whooping. Because why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different if like, like how they did with the eggs and all that bullshit when they hid them in a room. Like, who gives a fuck? But you put something in her fucking contacts, bro. Like, she's really weird as fuck for that. And then she tried to buck up at the reunion and then still got her ass whooped. Like, I don't get. Shelly made my ass itch for real, for real. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to TR. That was my baby. She was fun. She was real. I loved, and I still love the friendship that her and Stassi had. And she was the person that made you laugh that entire season. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Stassi wasn't funny as shit and Judy didn't have a bunch of funny ass moments, but TR, made you laugh the whole damn season. She was funny as hell. Especially when she was trying to show him how to dance. She was like, I like to smack him with my weed. Like, she was funny. Okay. She made the season as well. Like, but I really feel like that season would have been shit without those three. Stassi, TR, and fucking Judy. I wouldn't watch the shit. It would have been boring. I do like Judy. Of course, I gotta be biased. I told y'all, it's my fellow Piscean, but she was entertaining as shit. She was. And I did like how when Stassi had scared the fuck out of her, she cleaned up her fucking act. And you know what? She really needed that shit. Real talk. Because she was doing the fucking most sometimes. So, and a lot of people picked with her and bother her, especially them bitches. That's so unclassy. I I like that she said at the reunion, why do you care about what she do with her vagina? That's hers. She got to play with it, look at it, wash it, go to the doctor and see it every day. You don't have to do that. Like, that really irked me. I could not stand them. I don't give a fuck. I don't like Tasha. I don't like Priscilla. And I don't like Shelly. Cheyenne's, she whatever. We don't care about her. But the point is, I don't like none of them. Like, real talk. I don't. I hated the way they were. And I don't know them personally. I'm just saying from what I saw on TV, I do not like or respect them. Period. Well, the only thing I will respect for Shelly is when I saw her on, what was it, All-Star Battle. I really didn't care to watch that shit for real. But anyway, and she was trying to check Alicia. I get that, because Alicia, that bitch still ain't changed from her season. She get on my damn nerve. That's period, point, and a blank. Moving on. Oh no, I will give Tasha an honorable mention because she did say a lot of funny shit sometimes. But moving on. So season 8, I don't give a shit about none of them hoes. Except for Camila. God rest Mimi's soul, because I do know she passed away as well. I lied. I'm sorry. I lied to y'all. Why would I do that? I loved Amy. She was funny as shit. And then I loved Jenna. Like, especially the way she checked Gia at the reunion. Because when I tell you, I do not like them bitches. I don't, especially Elise. How you gonna sit up there and let them hoes jump you like that? And they're gonna be like, well, you know. And then be their friend after that. Like, you, bitch, you not being my friend after you jump me. Like, not like, oh, we just got to a fight and we talked about it, made up. You jumped me. Jump me. Negative. Absolutely not. The Victor twins, I mean, I like them now. I didn't like them then. So let me just issue that. Okay. I really couldn't stand them. But Camila, hands down, my baby, my girl, love her. Would love to meet her in person too. She was one of them people. First of all, I love how her and Amy got to a fight right after they hooked up. That was hilarious. And she stood her own. She was like, nobody jump her, and look, nobody be on no bullshit with her. She handled her own, and she partied by herself. She brought celebrities to the house. She turned up, and that's what I'm saying. She was literally able to hold her own, and that's something I respect about any person who's being outcast by these whores in this house. So Camila, hands down, she wins it. That's it. Moving on. Season 9. Yeah, we're gonna make this real short, sweet, and simple. I liked Erica. That was my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? I think I do. Yeah, I do follow her on Instagram. She's under Lucci V. You know what I'm saying? I bang with her. And she's fun. She's hilarious. And she was real to me. I like Megan, actually. Megan was real, and she was raw about stuff. And I even follow her channel on YouTube. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Megan something, but just type in Megan James on YouTube and you'll find her YouTube channel. But I really enjoyed it because she just did one. Who was I watching her interview? She's interviewing Dime Piece, and I love me some Jessica Dime now. So I really enjoy that. And she just, Megan, she was made for that. And I hope she sticks with it for the remainder of her days because, girl, I love it and I'm going to keep watching. So, but yeah, Megan, she was with the shits and she was whooping ass the whole season. Erica, she did whoop ass. She whooped Reema's ass, and it was tragic. Lord, what is that girl's name? What is that girl's name? You know what, y'all? I didn't fuck up because I literally know this girl's name. I was just listening to her interview earlier. Again, her with Justin JC. How dare I? Like, what is wrong with me? I'm about to pull it up, y'all. Christina, I can't believe me. Christina, if you're hearing this, baby, I'm sorry. I love you. But I don't know why I couldn't remember your name for nothing right now. But Christina is my ultimate favorite girl from that season. Hands down. We all know this. She was everybody's favorite. She was so real, so raw. And I don't know why people kept stepping her. All she was doing was whooping ass. I'm like, leave that girl alone. She gonna beat your ass. And then, like, I hate with that. They try to make she was a hater at the reunion. No, she wasn't. No, none the fuck she wasn't. Y'all just want a reason to be mad. Because y'all hoes got quiet as shit. They was talking all that shit on little ass Andrea. But when Christina brought her ass out, them hoes shut the hell up. Okay? Rima tried to get like Buck for like 3 seconds, but she knew to sit the fuck down. She stayed in her seat. Okay? Like a good little girl, like a good noodle. I don't care. I didn't like your ass that season, Rima. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. But yeah, like Christina was not the one, the two, or the goddamn three. And she was so real and raw, and she just entertained me, honestly. But I refuse to watch that season again because it just irritated my soul. Um, but we'll give Rima honorable mention because she was whooping Julie's ass. And that's all I have to say. So season 10, obviously Rocky. That's my girl, hands down. She was awesome. She was fun. She was lit. I did like Shannon a little bit. You know, she kind of irritated me with a couple things, but she alright though. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we're gonna move on from that season. I really gonna fuck with that season. Season 11, fuck that entire season. Fuck the season. Sarah, that's it. Fuck the whole season. Honestly, I will still to this day not rewatch that shit. I don't give a fuck. You would have to literally pay me to rewatch that shit because all them bitches did was jump. Like that's all they did. And I think he did do an interview with Tiana. She did kind of basically confirm, like, yeah, you know, when you just don't like somebody for no reason, like, yeah, I still don't like your ass. Let me just say that I don't like none of you hoes from that season because I did not like the way I was just jumping people the entire season. And Sarah, I should beat your ass for walking up on Gigi while she was on that damn couch at the reunion. You knew that hoe was gonna swing on you because she a weak bitch. She could have came down and fought you, but she wanted to stand up so she get some leverage. Is that like she didn't give you a couple of them good punches the first time y'all fought in the house? Because you was whooping her ass until she turned around and hit you with the whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? She really, yeah. Oh, I lied. Janelle, that's my girl. I don't care what nobody say. That's my baby. She was funny as hell. I loved her, you know, and we'll give a special brownie point for whatever the hell that girl name is. But she used to be friends with them. She was a replacement, I believe. Yeah, she was a replacement. And then, you know, that like when what's that girl name? Gia and Stephanie, that bald head bitch, that the one that's fake and phony, but she's not fake, but she real, but she's not fake. She get on my nerve. Anyway, but when they jumped her, she handled her own. She was whooping ass. And you know, I feel like since she was whooping her ass is why Gia jumped her little bobblehead ass in there. I'm moving on from that season, y'all. I'm getting mad. Anyway, season 12. I ain't gonna lie, Red was a fucking bully. I couldn't stand her motherfucking ass in that season. You know what I'm saying? She entertained me a little bit. Don't get me wrong, but she irritated me. Jada, she was fake as hell. She been fake. I don't care. Jada, you fake. I don't care. She just do fake shit. I mean, Blue was cool. I can't even say I got a fake. You know what? Fuck that shirt as well. Goodbye. All of them. Goodbye. Because you know what? Blue, she was cool, but that's it. Yeah, moving on. I'm over that shit. So that season 13 was a redemption season. Now I'm gonna just briefly go through it because I already talked about the girls, and I'm just gonna say exactly who I liked and didn't like. Red, loved her. Camila, loved her. Danny, loved her. Sarah, she was cool. I won't say I loved her. Maybe I did. I don't know. But Rima was cool this season. I really didn't have no issues with her. I didn't take any issue with her at all. Rocky, loved her. No, I lied. I loved Rocky in the beginning. Towards the end, I was like really ready to strangle her ass. Moving on. So season 14, that was the season where they had the Claremont twins and Jayla. I'm just going to like give you a brief synopsis because towards the end, I mean, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? But Jayla, I loved her. I promise you, I loved her. She was a strong one. She reminds me of a friend of mine who is gone now. God rest her soul. But she was a strong woman. She was beautiful. She had a heart. She really did. She was fun. She was entertaining. And I really liked her, you know? And I just really didn't understand people got mad at her for saying, oh, this is my house. Who cares? Like, move on. Anyway. And then the Claremont twins, I don't care. I like them. They were funny as shit. They were beautiful as hell. I love y'all. And I'm going to say this, and I mean this with all due respect. Why the hell did y'all ruin y'all faces and bodies like that? Y'all were drop dead gorgeous. I don't get it. I follow them on Instagram though. I respect their hustle, so you know it's no shade. I just don't think it was the right move for y'all, honestly. But yeah, so the Claremont twins are freaking hilarious, and and their dogs. Every time I see this part, when she was like, my dog's got something to say too. I don't know why it just sends me. Okay, it really does. But yeah, they were to me what made the show. I mean, once they were gone, it wasn't really that entertaining anymore. And then I did kind of like Allie. I thought she was really cute, really hot. I like the way they did her. Jasmine, she can go straight to hell. Oh no, I did kind of like. I know her name is Beatrice, but they call her Ginger. She was hot. She was fun. So I did like her. But yeah, I really don't care for the rest of them, to be honest. Oh, no, the one that fought Jayla, I can't remember. I think her name is Jenna. Jenna was cool. She had really cool moments at the reunion, especially like when she was kind of like, taking up for what's it called? Because I'm like, yeah, you're doing too much. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. You'll notice that pattern in later seasons of the Bad Girls Club where these bitches start getting annoying and overtly over the top. And it's like, it wasn't fun and raw anymore. It was just like everybody was coming in like, I'm going to be the baddest bitch. And that's just what their mentality was. It was very annoying. Moving on. Season 15, let me get my babies out the way. Out the way. Hanan and Susu. I follow them on Snapchat. They're my babies. I would love to meet them bras in person. Okay. I love them. Love them. I didn't give a shit about that season until Jamie and Jazz came. Then I was like, all right, period. And then Hanan and Susu came. I really didn't give a shit about any of that shit when everybody else was going. Fuck them hoes. Like, honestly. Like, I mean, seriously. I could care less. Like, and I think I did say that in my BGC 13 review, but Hanan and Susu came in boss status, cool as hell until hating ass, bobblehead ass, man face ass Angela started hating. I was over her. Okay. I was tired of that hoe. Okay. But yeah, they were so fun, so entertaining. They used to crack me up with the stuff they would say, and they was whooping ass, okay, with the shits 24/7. Them hoes was low-key scared. I said what I said. Jamie and Jazz, funny as shit. They used to laugh about them. They laugh at them hoes all the time. They could even be getting beat up and still would laugh and talk shit and would dance and I thought shorts and they were just fun and them bitches was prudes and annoying and boring and that season just made me. I feel like those four should have been on a different season, honestly, because them hoes got on my nerve. We're gonna move on to season 16 and 17. Now let me just clarify this for y'all. I didn't watch that shit. I was over it by that point, so I watched the reunions and whoever the hell these hoes is, best moments. So 16, I'm a hold on, y'all. I'm about to do my research because I get them mixed up sometimes. Because I think 16 is. Oh yeah, well, 16 it has winter and autumn. Okay, first of all, let me just say I don't like none of them hoes. Well, I did kind of like Persuasion, but she get on my fucking nerve. I ain't like Winter. I still don't like Winter. I still don't like Kaylee. I mean, not Kaylee. What the hell that girl name is? Dream Doll, bitch. I don't. Tabitha. I don't like her. First of all, why was she? Why? You carried a baby for 10 months. Look at that baby and say Tabitha. That's outlandish. Anyway, I don't like her. I don't like. I still to this. I didn't like her when I saw her on Love and Hip Hop. I don't like her. And I don't like what she did. And listening to Kaylee's little interview and what she talked about she did to her and how long it went on, I will never respect that. I'm sorry. And I know you need to let go of people's past, but I didn't see no change when that hoe got on Love and Hip Hop. So boom, I said what I said. Yeah, I didn't really care for none of them hoes. I did like the way Katie dragged her ass at the end because she needed it. And everybody like, oh, you was wrong for that. Shut up, bitch. Like, you cannot tell her she was wrong for that. Okay? Because you like to run up on people and do shit, bitch. It's up. It's up at that point. So I don't like the fact that everybody's trying to jump down her throat for the way she did her. Fuck that hoe. She didn't mean that apology. You went from talking shit, saying she's beneath me to my little sister. See that? And then wanted to hug her. And Kaylee, you another weak ass bitch for that. I would have drugged that hoe as soon as she ran up on me. Oh, let me hug. I'd be, I'd have did her like Zell did, whatever that dude's name is, Mr. Ray. I'd have did her just like that. Bang! It would have been on. The way I would have uppercut her would have been crazy. Like, girl, you got me fucked up. That's all I don't care. Drag her ass again. But yeah, moving on. I think I did. No, I lied. I think I did. Did I actually sit down and watch season 17? Yeah, I think I did because they had it on Prime Video. Like they had it like you were allowed to watch it after a while, and then it was like never mind, bye. So I think I did sit through that season. I think I have a vague memory of it. So I like Brie, and I had to rewatch it to see if I like Seven because I'm like I don't like her. I actually like Seven. I really do. But let me start with Brie. Brie was real raw, authentically herself. She didn't take no shit, and she was ready to fight whoever, whenever, and however. Period. And you know, like I don't know, everybody was mad at her for fighting Fran, but I'm kind of like, man, whatever. Fran again is like one of those people, like how Danny is. I love Danny, but stop talking so much shit if you're not gonna be able to fight. Like it's okay to talk shit. You're technically entitled to that opinion, but don't be talking that hot girl shit if you ain't ready to throw hands. It's just simple as that. Um, so that's how I feel about that. When I rewatched, I think I did rewatch Seven again, and I really did like Seven. Honestly, she just didn't give a fuck. She didn't take no shit, and it was whatever with whoever. You know, I really wanted her and Bree to have like a good moment at the end, but it didn't happen. So it is what it is. Sayora, I just thought she was really hot or whatever, and I just poor baby. But yeah, I didn't really care for Kiki's fucking bald headed ass. I mean, she cool now, but I mean, I didn't like her in the season. She was funny as fuck though. I will give her that. She had me cracking up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really didn't care for them hoes for real. Like, I liked Key at the reunion. I didn't care for her in the house. Period. Um, so honestly, like, let me know what your favorite bad girls are from each season. Let me know why. Tell me how it is. All in all, like these girls are all grown. They're grown ass women. They reality TV is reality TV. So, a lot of people have different personalities and stuff like that, in real life, not when they're in front of cameras and stuff like that. But I mean, those are just the people I deem, especially rewatching seasons that I was like, okay, you know, I have a different like for you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or a disdain for you and things like that, So I do agree with some of the, like, some people may like Priscilla. I didn't care for her. She followed behind Tasha and she just did what her and Tasha were like together, like stuck together, and it was so annoying. Especially the way they I didn't like the way, even though I don't like Shelly bald headed ass, I don't like the way they did her when it came to her sexuality. Like, oh, Shelly's calling me babe, babe, babe. Like, you're a girl, call me by my name. Like, that girl ain't trying to sleep with y'all. Nah, they got on my nerve with that. Like, but all in all, I'm about to get off here. I'm tired. I'm about to finish watching season 6 of the Bad Girls Club. So I'm gonna get off here. Let me know what y'all think. Cheers.